was gonna do a nice little project with you guys today, but I was doing a visual inspection around the car and I found this. Definitely not a good sign. So as you can tell, this oil leak is coming from the differential, which we already had noticed in a previous video. We do have a bit of differential oil built up. So that's what we're going to be focused on today, is changing that gasket. Changing that gasket, making sure that we have fresh oil, because who knows how long it hasn't been changed, and making sure that our gears are healthy and clean, and stopping that oil leak. Let's go. Y'all have no idea when I tell y'all that this car looks so much better in person. So much better. Camera does it no justice. So we made it safe here to my boy's house. I already have the car jacked up with the jack stands under the car. Now before we start, I'm gonna show y'all some things that you will need. Brake cleaner, some gasket sealant, your differential oil. Make sure that you go to the owner's manual for your specified vehicle to see what specific oil you do need. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna need a differential gasket seal. Anything or something that will catch all the oil that's going to come from down draining from your differential. You'll need a ratchet, flathead screwdriver, a plastic scraper, and for this I'm using a 1/2 inch socket. Also, make sure it's a good idea to put some cardboard down, that way you don't get any type of oil fluids on your concrete or whatever surface that you are working on. So get some leftover cardboard or something that you don't use, put it under there, and that will prevent big mess on your floor. Now we're gonna start off by removing these bolts, screws, whatever you want to call them, and we're gonna start from the bottom, meaning we're gonna start from here, moving left to right, left to right, left to right, left to right, until we get to the top right there. You are not gonna remove that bolt because we're gonna pry the differential cover off, let that oil drain, and then remove that bolt. Now it looks like we already run into our first little problem. This is probably why we have this oil leak in the first place. If you can see right there, this has been bent. So I'm gonna try to somehow hammer this in, that way I can get to that bolt. Daniel, I owe you a new hammer, bro. Now you can already see some of this oil starting to drip out. What I'm gonna do is get this flathead screwdriver, pry it out, and let all that oil drain out of here. Now, I don't expect too much to come out of here, since who knows how long this oil leak has been going on for, but yeah, not too much came out of there. Probably like a good quarter of oil was left in the differential. Alright, I have successfully removed the differential cover. What we're going to do now is remove this gasket here. It looks to be all intact, so I'm going to try and pull this off as smooth as possible. That way I don't have to waste time scraping all the residue that's left over from the differential. Not too bad, not too shabby at all. Came all off in one piece, so we won't have to do too much cleaning as far as over here along the sides. Damn, this one black, dog. Alright guys, so I got my differential cover here. What I'm gonna do now is spray it, get all that gunk off, and this might be the problem here. I have a little indentation here that's probably causing that leak, so I'm gonna try and get this out as best as I can. Maybe order a new differential cover, and that way, you know, we won't continue having this problem in the future. Alright, so don't make the mistake I did and only buy one can of brake cleaner. Buy yourself a couple. Alright, now that we got the differential cover all nice and clean, we're going to go ahead and spread some brake cleaner in here as well to try and get this as clean as best as possible, and also make sure that we don't have any remaining gasket along the side here. Now what I'm going to use first is this gasket sealant. I'm going to apply it along the edges, then put the gasket on, and then put the differential cover on. This stuff is very sticky, so you want to make sure that you don't leave any of this stuff everywhere. A new gasket and apply it on the differential. Now you want to take note of any type of pattern that it has here. As you can see, it has a cutoff right here that matches the differential. So that's the way this gasket is going to go. So let's go ahead and start applying that. Now this gasket sealant, I learned this from Chris Fix. This is a really nice trick here because it ensures that it does not fall off and that it's not dangling while you're trying to, you know, line it up here. So that's a very good trick with the gasket sealant. Now that we have our gasket in place with the gasket sealant, we're gonna go ahead and throw on our differential cover. Now what I went ahead and did when I was disassembling this is that every time I took a bolt off, I put them in the order that they were at, you know, left side, right side, up and down, just so it'll be that much easier when you're putting it back together. Now, right behind the differential, you're going to have your refill screw, which is located right there. And we're going to take this off, and this is where we refill the oil from. Alright, so we finished reinstalling the differential, put all the seals on it, put all the bolts back on. The camera died like at the end when I was putting the refill bolt back on, but that doesn't really matter. So all I'm gonna do now is turn the car on, look for leaks, you know, drive it around, come back, let it sit, and then continue looking for leaks just to make sure that, you know, all the gaskets did, you know, seal up the whole differential, and we'll take it from there. No signs of oil leaks so far. We're gonna take it for a little test drive, come back, let it sit. That was my serpentine belt. I'm gonna try and clean it up right now just a little bit, but I really don't want to change it out just yet because when I upgrade the pulley, it will come with a new belt. So I do know that it does start up like that with the squeaking, but it does go away when I drive. So alright guys, so we went ahead and drove it around for a little while, got myself a little treat, and what I'm gonna do is just let it sit for a little bit and let all the oil settle, and then I'm gonna check under the car to see if there's any oil or, you know, just any issues that I'm having with the reinstallment of the, you know, and the cleaning and the refill and all that other junk. I'll be checking for, you know, issues to make sure that I did in fact do a good job and that we're not gonna have any more leaks. So we'll check back here in a little bit and see if we have eliminated that oil leak.